welcome back, Neville Foodies, and we're back again with another quick video tutorial. But before you do anything, we need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Also hit the little notification button, which is the bell button, so you can get all notifications when we post up our new videos, so you ain't got to wait in that long line, honey. But today, let's get right into it. So I decided to do some pizza egg rolls for the boys. And I've never done this recipe before, but I was just looking at some things on Pinterest and decided to try it. So here are our ingredients. We have shredded mozzarella cheese. We have pepperonis. We have egg roll wrappers. We have Italian seasoning. And then I also have some pizza seasonings, and it's like 3 or 4 different type of seasonings in that container. We also have Prego sauce, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, the recipe on Pinterest told me to do this different than what I'm doing. However, honey, it's my kitchen. I do what I want. So what we're going to start out doing, this is 2 packs of pepperoni. Now, this is going to make, this made for us about, I think, like 15 egg rolls, if I'm not mistaken. And I probably could have got 20 out of them if I made the filling less thick, but we'll talk about that later. So the first thing you want to do is cut up your pepperonis, and I got 2 bags, and they were both 5 ounces, so it's 10 ounces of pepperoni. Then I added about, now, how much cheese is up to you. The recipe actually called for 1 cup of cheese. I did 3. Yeah, don't judge me, okay? So we added 3 cups of mozzarella cheese to our 2 packs of pepperoni, and now I'm going to season it up. First, I'm using my Italian grinder seasoning, and this I used about a tablespoon, and then I'm going to be using some crushed red pepper from my pizza seasonings pack. I'm also going to be using the onion garlic seasoning as well. And guys, we're going to get this mixed up in this little mixture really good. Now, at this point, now in the recipe, it says to add your whatever marinara sauce you wanted. You can go ahead and add that. But guys, I decided that I was not going to add marinara sauce to it. I just want the kids to dip the pizza rolls, because I think it'll be more fun for the kids. You know, kids love dipping stuff. And so, but the sauce that we did pick, we did do some traditional Prego sauce, and they are not sponsoring this video, which you should, Prego, because I use you a lot, okay? So the next thing you want to do is go ahead and start making up your egg rolls. Now, I'm a little heavy-handed, as you can see, but the reason, guys, it seems like I'm putting a lot in here because we know cheese melts. When we cook this, it's not going to be as full. And so that's why, guys, I put way more probably than the recipe calls. Because, of course, this is my recipe, okay? This is Neilville. And so I put about, I would say that's about 3 good tablespoons of filling. And so now we want to make our wrap. So you want to put your filling diagonally. And then what you want to do, you want to take some water and go around all the edges of your egg roll wrap, because that's, of course, is your glue that's going to help seal this wrap so it doesn't bust open when you fry it. And so we bring that tip over, and as we bring that tip over, guys, we are also folding the sides. And if you did not get enough water on there, put more water, okay? It's not going to hurt it, I promise you. Once you bring over the sides, guys, it's so easy. Tuck and roll. Tuck and roll, okay? And that's pretty much it. Make sure you got enough water, like I said. to make sure that it's sealed. It's okay and fine to go back and put extra water. And as you see, I am putting extra water on some different seams because I don't want them to come open while I'm frying these. And once you get it rolled, guys, you just kind of look at it. If you see where it seems like it's open, just like what I'm doing, take you some water, go back over those parts and push them together so they'll stay. The one thing I like about these egg rolls is that you can freeze these. Anything that you put in an egg roll, honey, you can put it in a Ziploc bag and freeze them for another time. Especially these little pizza rolls, they work well in the freezer. Because why? I keep pizza rolls, the pizza egg rolls, but we know regular pizza rolls, we put them in the freezer. So these will work the same way. And so I'm just doing another one so y'all can see before we move on to the next step. We put our filling on our egg roll diagonally. Make sure we get those sides with water really good. Then we fold over. We fold diagonal to diagonal. Then, of course, you want to make sure it's tucked in each side because we're folding both sides in. If you don't have enough water, go back over, tuck, pull, and then what are we doing? At this point, after we fold it, we're tucking and rolling, honey. Tucking and rolling. And once we've tucked and rolled, we go back and make sure that all these sides are sealed, that there are no openings and that there are no air bubbles. And so we'll finish this out and we'll move on to the next step. All right, you guys. So now that we got all of our egg rolls wrapped, and guys, I'm trying out this little hot plate. I wanted to, because I've done had it for some months now and I've never used it. So I just wanted to try it out to see how it worked. I did eventually take my pan and actually put it on the stove because I didn't realize the hot pot will go out if it's too hot, and that will take down the oil. I didn't want my egg rolls setting in oil. So if you notice in the beginning what I did, I took a wooden spoon and put it in the middle of my pan. And if you see bubbles in your pan, it is ready to go. Now, I could have put these in the deep fryer, but like I said, I wanted to try out that hot pot. And you would cook these on 350 for about 4 to 5 minutes, no more than 5 minutes, just until it's golden brown, because really on the inside you just want the cheese to melt and those seasonings to come together, and it does not take long for that. And so I think we got about 8 in this skillet, and once you get them in the skillet, you just kind of turn them over every couple of minutes so they won't burn on one side, and so all of the sides can get cooked well. But like I said, this is so much easier if you just put it in a deep fryer. Way more easier. But anyway, once you get them in here, you let them fry. Like I said, I would say 2 to 3 minutes on each side, and then begin to turn them over. And you just want to keep turning them till they get the perfect brown consistency that you desire. And at this point, it's like I could tell that my grease, the temperature of my grease, like it got to where it needed to be. But as soon as I started turning them over, my grease started, the pan went off, the hot pot went off. So I did transfer to my stove and finish cooking them in my stove. And we got them a golden brown. Some of them I did get a little darker than others, but that's okay, honey, because they were still fire. And so now we're just going to pull these out, guys, and I'm going to plate up and let the boys try these. egg rolls, but I'm also going to show you a little dip that I put on it. I took about a tablespoon of butter and I melted it. And once I melted the butter, I took some basil and stuck it off in the butter. And then we got some Parmesan cheese, about a tablespoon, and we mix that in our butter sauce. And then we're just going to go over each of our egg rolls with this butter sauce. Guys, when I tell you this was so good and the kids love it, I'll show you at the end them trying these. Hope you all enjoy. Please like, share, subscribe. Have a happy new year. Tonight, be safe. Honey, we're going to be in church giving God some praise, okay? But whatever you do, be safe. And be blessed. And remember, honey, it's your kitchen. Do what you want.
And dip it in pizza sauce.
Taste throughout the pizza sauce. Fine. I'm gonna dip the other end in the pizza sauce.
Y'all like them?
Eat it. Just eat it.
Oh, he is.
It's fine.
Oh, yeah. That's off the chain.